coaches bringing in new systems. Clark, it's amazing to watch them build a base and then add layers to it.
I agree, B.A. I mean, that's one of the remarkable things about the NBA and teams coming together. You've got to build it, and guys have to sacrifice and adjust along the way. That's the only way it can work. And you've got to be fundamentally sound and committed to the process, coaches and players.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Ayton finds Booker. And here's Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Thibault. That one's wide left. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, and you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
Here's Johnson after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Bridges. The 3-ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
To the left wing. To the middle. Here's P. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now, but you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
No good on the second free throw. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the paint. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Embiid gets the bucket.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Ayton finds Booker. Paul with it. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after him as well, especially when he's in the area.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Second team
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass. There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris, his comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
Now here's Craig. Here's Payne. Pass to Aiden.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Craig. Shoots. The shot by Payne, no good. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team club.
Yeah, and B.A., I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can, whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of three options. Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Harris's shot is good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Craig. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Payne. Can't hit that one. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Maxey against Bridges. Stolen by Bridges. To the inside. Payne with the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Outside Tucker. Out left to the wing. Here's Maxey. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
16 seconds left in the first quarter here. Harden against Payne. Pass to Aiden. Outside Craig. And here's Payne outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break.
And your Sixers unit.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Thibault outside at 3 with Tucker at power forward. DeAnthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's Harrell in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, you know, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. PA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Phoenix. Back to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. Oh, Booker with a block. And it's Booker again missing. The Sixers leading. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Here's Shamet. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Pass to Booker. The three. Booker missing again. For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Melton. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Booker. 23 points his last outing. Oh, deflected. Here's Šarić. And it's Harrell with a rebound. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Thybulle. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Suns trailing. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ball passes to Šarić.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Melton. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Inside, Harden lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Phoenix calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there.
Your 76ers youth dance team.
1:43 left in the half. Well, the Suns shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Pass to P. Out to Harris. Down low. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, they're really working the paint now.
Here's Payne. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Bridges outside. Here's Lee. To end the drought. And that one's long.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
I just love the ball movement.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Payne finds Bridges. Craig with it. Here's Ayton. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Ayton's got 6.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shot, not wasting possessions.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Payne. Pass to Craig. Now here's Bridges. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
Bridges.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Thibault. To the right side, stolen by Ayton. It's Booker on the wing, hounded by Harris. Bridges against Thibault. Here's Ayton. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Harden, he's checked in for the Sixers.
One shot.
That free throw good from Booker.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Now here's Harden, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And with Booker, it's not just scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
The first one falls.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Harden hits them both.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
So it's Phoenix now, after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And Paul gets it to go.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
Thibault on the wing. Maxey against Booker. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 8 points.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Bridges outside. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Fires for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half.
2 minutes.
And here's
remaining in
Thibault.
the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Harris. Shoots over Paul. Again, the Sixers score.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Timeout.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Milton comes in for Thibault. And it's Melton in for Maxey. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Saric checks in for Ayton. Craig comes in for Johnson. Lee, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Pass to Melton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Payne. Now Saric. 6 to shoot. Over Harrell. Saric shot is off.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Harris. Tipped. Here's Lee. Melton covers. Pass to Payne. 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
The 76ers making a switch here.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixers.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Saric finds Payne. Here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Saric down low. Can't hit from in close. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. Then it's Maxey, then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's P in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Can't cash it in from the high post.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Now here's Maxey. Here's P. And the 3 off target. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ayton. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Harris. And there's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's
his
on Mikal
second
Bridges.
personal foul.
Well, you look at Tobias
First
Harris, and I
team
really
foul.
think attacking defenses is
At the
one of
line
his
for
strong suits.
Philadelphia,
And some
Tobias
stats here,
Harris.
guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
That free throw, no good.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harden's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Well, the Suns shooting 34% thus far in this game. Booker against Maxey. Booker no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Offensive rebound. Harden. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Back to Paul. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Booker against Maxey. To the middle. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to P. To the paint. Here's Harris. That shot missing. Johnson with the defensive effort.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Now here's Maxey to the wing, right side. Pulls it from the corner, and P gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 16.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Embiid with a steal. Here's P. Embiid against Aiden. And that one drops.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Phoenix calls timeout.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months rehabbing back and foot injuries.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Now here's Paul. Up top, Bridges, covered by Thibault.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Shoots over Thibault. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Maxey. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Here's Thibault, coming off a Suns make. Unloads from 13. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Sixers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And so with this win, they take the first of 2 games they'll play this year against Phoenix.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Stolen by Ayton. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Right side Thibault. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to P from deep three-point range. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here's Paul. From 11 feet away. And it's blocked by Embiid. Outside Maxey. From behind the arc. No good. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.